Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. And the internet has been on fire with Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey about her alleged affair with Big Boom, the longtime bodyguard of Steve Harvey, and Chef. Now, I always tell you guys, man, don't let no other man cook for your woman, man. Like that. He cooked for your woman, he get to her heart, next thing you know, her legs is in the damn air, man. But getting back to this, they got married in June 5th, 2007, and have been together ever since. But what we're hearing now is that I'm learning that Steve Harvey met her through Big Boom. Just that name, Big Boom. But with all this stuff going on, Marjorie Harvey, she came out and had some sort of response where, she responded with first a Bible verse, and it went on to say 1 Peter 2:23, when they hurled their insults at him, he did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to who judges justly. So she mentioned there. She went on to mention that her and her husband do not usually address all of the foolishness and lies that are spread right about them, but acknowledge the responsibility that comes with being in the public eye. So she went on to say, my husband and I don't usually stop to address all of the foolishness and lies that have been spread about us. However, to whom much is given, much is required. I understand that with my platform comes some sort of responsibility to those that may not be as strong as we are, she said. So listen, I'm just gonna say this, right? Normally, when you hear these kind of stories where there's smoke, there's fire, there has to be some type of something going on. Some type of trouble in paradise. Usually, like, people will come out and they'll deny all of it at first, and then like a couple months down the line, you'll hear of the couple getting a divorce. Now, they've been married for more than 10 years now, so she definitely can get it bad. But even Steve Harvey came out against this and has some stuff to say. He even responded to it. Let's listen to what Steve Harvey had to say in his response, and we'll come right back.
I don't know what y'all doing, but find something else to do, because we fine. Lord have mercy. Man, I sure wish I could cuss, though. Because sometimes you just wanna respond. But I ain't got no time for rumor and gossip, man. God been good to me. I'm still shining. I appreciate y'all coming. Listen.
So as you can see, for me, the mere fact that they actually giving this a response and the manner in which they coming out and getting out in front of it is a problem. We already saw Steve out in the woods where he was upset because an employee posted something that he disagreed with, and he was ready to cry, but he was out there in nature. He thought he had to get out there in nature, and I feel as though, in my opinion, he wasn't out there for that. Let's look at that video again. Let's look at what he said, and then we'll come right back.
All right, I got to take some time to address this here. I came down here to get away, get in some nature, do some fishing. Somebody works for me on my Twitter, put a statement out that was totally negative. I got to take responsibility for it because they work for me. But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? That don't even make no damn sense. My whole brand is to be motivational. And I'm going to turn around and say something like that. You don't know where these young people at in their career, man. They could be coming up in anything. I'm all about positivity. I would have never done nothing like that. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Talking about I was trying to get some engagement. Okay, be trying to get some employment too. My bad, y'all. Now I got to come on here and do something, doing a damn selfie. So here it is. I'm sorry, man. My bad, y'all. Won't happen again, though.
So you have Jimmy Townsend, Marjorie's husband, who she has children by. He's made videos talking about this woman. This woman has been basically destroyed all through the media for years, and like I said, he met her through Boom, and Big Boom was a pimp. He was a pimp, so he was already managing hoes. and doing all this stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When these people go Hollywood inside these mansions and all the stuff that go on, these people sacrifice a lot. And I ain't talking about sacrifice and commitment to get somewhere in the hard work. They sacrifice a lot to be in those positions that they're in. And for me, I feel like somebody asked Steve to do something and he wouldn't do it. So now he's going through his humiliation ritual, where now every publication, everybody's picking this up to the point where he got to get out in front of it. But you got the stepdaughter that's not your biological daughter, and she just monkey branching from cock to cock and playing the cock carousel, and she's connected to your name and your brand. And the funny thing is, if she's not jumping from God to God doing all that, but they just creating an image for her, then what does that say about you, Steve? I mean, your biological daughters ain't out here doing this, but they got her running around with every month she's hugged up. A different dude got his dick rubbing up on her leg. I mean, because he all hugging up on her. Like, I'm just, that's confusing to me. So now when you got the daughter coming out like that, and she's all up under every other dude every other month, and then the mom got the allegations. We know that there were stories where you and your daughters was estranged from each other because they wasn't getting along with Marjorie and her daughter. So it's a lot, and you definitely wasn't getting along with Marjorie's son. So, man, I remember he came on there and said you had to rededicate yourselves to each other. So I wouldn't be surprised if a couple months from now, down the line, it's coming out that they're getting a divorce or whatever, or there's trouble in paradise. But Marjorie Harvey, she spoke out, so she let it be known. She came in with 1 Peter 2:23. And when more of this come out, I'll let you know. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.